Hey guys, I want to make this video to explain some reasons why it's important that we have discussions with our children about sex, intimacy, and relationships. I want you to know that you don't have to know everything to start a conversation. It just takes intention and a willingness to learn. And by seeking this video out, you've already shown both of those qualities, and I'm extremely grateful to have your presence here with me. Let's go over some of the positive reasons why we need to be ready to answer children's questions honestly and as fearlessly as we can. First, teaching children the truth just makes sense. Not only does it give them more knowledge to navigate the complex world around them, it also further cements you, the parent, as a trustworthy source of information. Being upfront teaches them to appreciate their bodies. When we answer their questions with a calm attitude, we can avoid sending the message that their bodies and feelings are something that they're not supposed to talk about. The thing is, children are very good at picking up on subtle messages, but not so good at interpreting them. So if we're nervous or avoiding certain topics, they can easily assume that the topic itself is bad and something to be avoided. It's okay to be nervous, but if we are, then we should explain to them that we're only nervous because it's a special topic that we weren't expecting to talk about at that moment. And that can actually be a very good opportunity to tell them when and where an appropriate time to discuss these things would be. Teaching them the truth can help protect them from potential abuse, especially when it comes to telling them what their private parts are called. An article I read a while back describes the serious downfall of having nicknames for their genitals. I'll include a link to the article in the description. As a warning, these two stories are a little bit graphic and potentially upsetting, and I want you to know that they're not meant to scare you, they're meant to inform you, and emphasize the importance of giving kids the proper vocabulary. The gist of the article is that when children don't know the names of their own body parts, it makes it very hard for them to tell someone what's happening if they're being abused. Us being honest with them helps them to value honesty and understand why being honest about all topics, including sex and their bodies, is so important. Lastly, it limits confusion in all children. The more often parents answer truthfully, the less likely children are to encounter dangerous misinformation. Knowing the facts enables children to properly assess risk and avoid negative consequences. The way I see it, not teaching them the truth is like taking a bunch of people who all speak different languages, throwing them in one room, and expecting them to understand each other. When we all have different names for their body parts, and when we all tell them some false ideas about sex, it actually puts the burden on the children to distinguish what's true, and many times they're going to come out with the wrong conclusion, and I don't think any of us want that. At the end of the day, I hope this video has helped you gain some further insight into why it's so important to talk to your children openly, honestly, and from an early age. And I hope it helps you understand why I'm so passionate about this topic. I know that we can do it. I know that we can be brave and have these conversations with our children. And I know that it will help us to have a better relationship with them, and it will help them to have better relationships with us and others, and it will set them up for success in their lives. And I thank you very much for listening. I hope that you check out some of my other videos and let me know what you thought about this in the comments. Thank you. Bye.